I feel like I've been talking a lot, but I am going to start things off with a couple of poems from the aforementioned spicy named chapbook. And the kind of title of this chapbook came from, it was written in the kind of just before / on the cusp of when the pandemic started, when it really felt like there was very little to do except worry and, other stuff. So I wrote this in collaboration with a good friend of mine, Dessa Bayrock. Some of you might have heard of her. She is a poet from Ottawa. From here, but currently lives in Ottawa. And we wrote these back and forth as kind of a conversation project. So I would write one poem, and then she would write a response, and then I would respond back, and so on. So this one is from a little bit into the collection. It's called "It's God's Own Trick of the Light." You lie half awake in the dark, thinking, God, I want her. There's something sick about it. You think about licking her lips, snaking your tongue along her straight white teeth, stealing an invisible promise from her mouth. It tastes like honey and iron. On the flip side, you have no right to think of her as a god thinks daylight into being, a brilliant wink radiating through the ozone hole, laser-hot trick of thought contorting cells into their own shadows. You think about peeling the edges of her burnt skin, being first to see her raw under thin shell, the swell of red shoulder. Did Persephone ever think to bed Athena? Lay her clean and wise across a tableau of death, paint her black shadow, her irradiated imprint on the curve of some clay vessel, her love some shattered terracotta? You lie awake, sinking into sticks, warm current closing over nose and lips, breathe in the elixir of her scent. You imagine drinking from her lips, tracing the pattern of a tremor within her, a fault line, earth shudders beneath, splitting her with your tongue. God, I want her. There's some trick about it. On the flip side, you lie awake at night, the ceiling white above, your mouth dry and empty, a breath of honey on your breath.